Today is the moment you've all been waiting for. It is the day in which I bring Blast up from an amateur bodybuilder to a pro bodybuilder. Here we go. It is officially solid. And I just made that decision. You know, I've been thinking about it over the past few weeks or so, but when you really look at his physique, it really is great. And I do think, especially in the realm of a classic physique division or a men's physique division, he's just got it. You know, he's got great chest. He's got a great chest. He's got great lats, a really small, narrow waist with abs that just pop. And he's got great arms too. And to me, he's just outclasses everyone else that was in the amateur division so far. So that's why we're pushing him up to pro bodybuilder. Now remember, that doesn't mean he's like super bulky because he's not in the open division. He's in those other divisions. So that's where we're going to place him for now. So yes, I feel really good about that. I've been wanting to change him for a while and I've been thinking about it, but today is officially the day. So for today, we're going to go over, could Ian and King be bodybuilders? And then we're going to see where they rank amongst the One Punch Man characters and go from there and see, could they be professionals? Are they just going to be average, middle of the road, anything like that? And then we're going to go over the commonly asked fitness questions according to ChatGPT. So this should be a fun day that we have in store for you. So let's first do a little bit of a recap. Here at the top, as per usual, we have Dark Shine, and then we have Deep Sea King as a pro bodybuilder, heavy tank loincloth, and now officially Blast. I'm so excited about that. And then we're going to have in the amateur division, we have Boros, Bomb, Heavy Kong, followed by in the athletic category, Saitama, Genos, and in the fit category, Flashy Flash. So up next we have Ian and King, and by the way, I believe I'm saying that right. I've heard some people say Ian, but either way, we're gonna be looking at him first. So let's go into this and see. So he's 5'10" and 140 pounds. So right off the bat, we know he's pretty skinny. He's pretty small, especially in terms of what a bodybuilder might look like. So we don't get like a whole lot of physique shots of him or anything, but from what we can see that he's got pretty skinny arms, not really overly muscular or anything like that. Obviously, he's in pretty good shape though. He's not out of shape, and he's obviously a great fighter. So, you know, he's definitely got some muscle mass to him. But in terms of like bodybuilding, he just doesn't quite have it. So we're gonna go ahead and place him in at the fit category. He's kind of right there with Flashy Flash in terms of the way his physique kind of looks overall. Now we're going on to the one and only King, the strongest man on earth for sure. And he comes in at 6'1.5". And he's absolutely incredible. I mean, if we just look at his physique right here, I mean, we could, sorry, not his, right here, I mean, we could just see, I mean, well, you know, I mean, maybe, you know, I hate to say it, I mean, he's the pinnacle of a human physique. I mean, just look at that. Oh my gosh, right there, incredible. I mean, if we were judging based on the stare, on his overall hero look, 10 out of 10. He'd be the best bodybuilder of all time. But we are nonetheless looking at their physique. So let's see here. Let's see if we can even find a decent shot of King from One Punch Man. Honestly, just from a quick Google search, I'm not finding too much. Let me know if there's any chapters I should look at for specific physique shots of him. But mostly, I think we can pretty much see that he is pretty average of the road. Honestly, does he even work out? I don't know. Do you even lift, bro? I hate to say it because he's actually like one of my favorite characters. I actually love seeing him on screen, especially with Saitama. But let's see here. So he might be our first honestly, he might be, which kind of is crazy to say, and probably some of you are going to hate me, but let me know in the comments. Are there specific panels I should look at that would give me more information? I'm sure there are, but and who knows, maybe he'll end up being a Blast situation and he'll be bumped up a few categories. So I'm excited for what's coming up next. We're going into the female categories after this for a little bit, and so I'll be able to teach you a little bit about what female bodybuilders are like as compared to male bodybuilders. So we'll look at Mizuki next time and see where she ranks on this list. But for now, let's actually go over the top 3 most commonly asked questions according to ChatGPT. Here they are. These are the top 3 most commonly asked fitness questions. How do I start working out? What is the best exercise for weight loss? And how much exercise do I need to stay healthy? These are all great questions, and this is how I would answer them. How do I start working out? Well, you start with where you are from. Everyone is going to be starting from a different position, and it depends on your goals. Is your goal to gain weight? Is your goal to lose weight? Is your goal to maintain and just increase balance or overall health? So once you have those goals, you have that kind of long-term goal. Let's take weight loss, for example. Let's say you want to lose 30 pounds. Like, that's your main goal. So that's the long-term goal. So with that long-term goal, we're going to want to have short-term goals to help us reach that long-term goal. So let's say we want to do it in like a year or so. And then what we'd want to do is every single month, we'd want to lose just a little over 2 pounds from there. And then we could break that down into every single week, we want to lose like half a pound or a pound. So you start working out by thinking about what your goals are. Post Devin here to interject. Actually, before you even think about goals or before you think about anything else, you should probably know your why, because your why is the foundation of why you're doing what you're doing. It is deeper than motivation. You could be motivated for a little bit, but you should have that why, and that's what's going to drive those habits and push you to keep moving forward and to eventually hit those goals. All right, back to the regularly scheduled program. And then even more importantly than goals are the habits that you're creating along the way, because you don't just want to reach the goal and then just say, okay, I'm done. You actually want to create a whole new lifestyle for yourself. And that starts with little habits. So a lot of people just start by walking. If you could just walk a couple of extra 1,000 steps a day, that can get you into way better shape than having a great workout like once or twice a week, just something that's small and consistent. Remember, small, consistent workouts are way better than big giant ones that make you super sore, but you don't do them consistently. So you start working out by making those goals, creating those habits, and just being consistent from there. So question number 2, I kind of answered this in question number 1, but what is the best exercise for weight loss? The best exercise for weight loss is whatever works best for you. So it could be weightlifting. If you really enjoy weightlifting, that's going to really help, because that's also going to burn fat and it's going to increase muscle mass. It could be swimming, it could be walking, it could be running. It's whatever you can stay most consistent with and create those habits with. And then on top of that, in terms of weight loss, we're going to be really looking at nutrition. That's probably going to be the number 1 factor, even more so than the exercise that you're doing, because you really want to have a hypocaloric diet, which means that you're burning more calories than you're taking in. So let's say to lose weight, you may want to have 1,500 calories a day on average. And then what you would do is just take in like 1,500 calories and then maybe try to work out throughout the day to burn a couple of hundred calories on top of that. And then over the course of a few weeks and a few months, you're going to see your weight loss happen just like that. And then question number 3, how much exercise do I need to stay healthy? Once again, it depends on how you define health in your own terms. What does that mean? Does that just mean feeling good overall? Does it mean you like how you look in the mirror? Does it mean that you lose weight? Does it mean that you gain muscle? So you have to define what healthy is for you. What I would recommend is take those notes from the first 2 questions and just being consistent and create those habits for yourself, and just make sure you're getting some movement in throughout the week. And I would say if you're getting in a couple of hours throughout the week to start off, let's say you're starting from ground zero. If you're getting in just a couple of hours throughout the week to start off, that's really awesome. You don't have to get in a couple of hours a day, just throughout the week, and then just stay with that. And then maybe over time, as you get more used to it and as you start to like it more, because most people start to like fitness more the more they do it, then you can add on just a little bit here and there. And then who knows, eventually maybe you'll be working out almost every day. Not that you have to or anything, but as long as you're consistent, that's what matters the most. So those were the 3 most commonly asked fitness questions from ChatGPT. We just went over those. We went over could Ian and King be bodybuilders, and probably no for both of them. Unfortunately for King, I'm so sorry. In my heart, you're the best bodybuilder of all time. And then where do they rank? Pretty low. So in the meantime, what do you think about this tier list so far? Where would you rank these characters? Are you on the same page as me? Are there any other panels that I should look at for each of these characters? Do you disagree on any point? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you have any fitness questions, let me know those in the comments and I'll try to get to them in tomorrow or the next day's video. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.